Hi, Snake. Hi, Waddle. In chat and in stream.
Yeah,
Uh,
hi.
hi, Kong. I'm not going to ignore you. And Kyle, hello.
Hello, everybody. I see Sarah, Waddle, Kyle, and Snake in my chat over here. And Waddle is on her way here, too. We were planning to show you the entirety of the Longhouse today, and we're going to walk through it and talk about it for a bit. That is the plan.
The part of the Longhouse that is built so far.
Yes, because
we're still only like a sixth of the way.
Yeah,
maybe?
That's correct. We have built about 6,000 meters, was it?
Yeah, the whole map is 20,000 meters, but we won't be able to reach Deep North or Ashland. So
Yeah.
it won't be a full 20,000, but maybe 18,000 when it's finished.
Yeah.
Around somewhere.
Somewhere like that. And since we have to go in twists and turns around biomes, it will be longer than that. Hi, Chuck. How are you doing?
And hi, Chuck and Laura.
Yeah, hi, Laura.
Just popped in.
Mm-hmm.
We're waiting for Waddle. She's gonna be here in a second.
Right now, we're just standing here where it all started, pretty much, because when we started the build, we lived just. Let's see on the map here. We started pretty much around. I must have been around here somewhere.
No, the first build was around here.
Around there, okay. I went too far down. All right. Yeah, because it wasn't in the swamp, but we had close to water.
No,
yeah, that is true.
We built up through the Black Forest and the swamp, and stopped at the plains, and then we went down towards the south because we want to see if they release Deep North before we go too close.
Yeah, exactly. And also, we weren't very well equipped when we started this. We had just fought Eikthyr, and then we just sailed over and started. So it was really early on.
Building a longhouse in the plains wearing leather armor is not recommended.
Hi,
Actually,
Thomas.
It's a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I mean Sarah and Kyle, you were around to hear that
Who's
too.
That?
Oh no, Wallace here, hide. Oh no.
So where we are now is at the farthest north of the current longhouse.
Yeah.
We're going to continue building towards the north from this location when we finished all the way to the south on the other end.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be from here to about there.
Currently,
show again.
For the people who are watching my stream, we can obviously see that we're standing there, and the longhouse is stretches up to about here at the moment.
Yes, that's about correct.
A decent part of the map still, not very long if you look at the whole picture, but it's still a pretty decent build.
And you see, it's been explored a lot. This is a complete mess, this map, because I was the one who decided I should clean it up, and I haven't yet. Sorry for that.
And hi, Thomas. Welcome.
And Morten Nielsen, hi.
So the build we're standing at now was started by two people that joined us when we started building the longhouse.
Yeah.
Chauffeur and Sailor.
Yeah, I'm dropping their links in the chat right now.
Ooh, I don't have that.
And they started building this part of the build we're standing in now, but they only made it halfway, around halfway-ish, before they had to leave us due to new jobs and real life stuff happening.
Yeah, they had a lot going on then. So
Storm, who's also a builder on this server, currently still here.
Yeah.
Finished this build.
Yeah.
So it's a 50-50 thing between the.
I'm gonna. Oops, one of the boats probably.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop a link for Storm as well there.
Building in survival mode.
Yeah.
Stuff gets destroyed every now and then.
Raids.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think that is the boat that we left behind. I forgot to bring back when we recorded the.
For the Vulcan.
Yeah, it's the boat that. It's still there.
Right,
I forgot it.
Oh, no.
It's just a boat. Let's pretend that it was worth it and leave
But
it behind.
Ragnar's boat.
Yeah, but Ragnar is a rich and wealthy Viking now that he lives at the Longhouse, so he can buy a new boat.
All right.
Ah, okay, never mind. Moving on.
Okay.
Yeah, so this is kind of decorated more than the average build part of the Longhouse.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
It's actually
fancy.
really nice. Most of the parts that I build, I just build the house and I don't decorate too much. But this is very nice.
Yeah, some parts are
But
not
also-
decorated at all.
But also that the fact that not all of them are decorated actually helps a lot with lag.
Yeah, it does.
Uh,
Yeah.
So, and also for my part, the only parts of the
hell
Longhouse
is
that
that
I
happening?
actually that boat is getting it.
Are they still out there being angry or?
It's a shaman.
Yeah, it's a shaman.
All right.
So no, the only parts I actually decorate is the parts that has a function, like a part that we will show later, like the Hogwarts Inn,
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
like
What-
the cocktail bar.
Yep.
Where we are right now, it's not as bad. It's just 10,500 instances. So
Just
Yeah. I mean, everyone, you know, you have to keep in
Yeah,
mind
I've
that
seen far
people's
worse.
computers are not always handling it.
as strong.
Yeah.
So maybe we should just start this fire and sleep so we can go back to daylight again.
Yeah.
Instead of another bed. I have a bed.
I have a hammer. I can fix a bed because I have wood on me. No worries.
Hi, Whisper. Welcome to the grand
furniture,
tour
right.
of the current build of the Longhouse.
Actually, this is the first ever full tour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
We've done the short videos
Laura.
and edits and stuff, and some streams randomly from here or there.
I think
This is the
someone
first,
else joined on the server and.
That's Caleb. She said she'll be in her base.
Oh,
sitting
all right.
quietly.
Okay. Yes. While we wait, yeah, Snake, the boat got it. Oh man, that
Yeah.
boat is lost. Laura.
That's because the foreman is not here. And hi, Laura.
Exactly. Laura brought snacks for everyone. She has coffee, cookies, ice cream, and popcorn.
Laura is a lifesaver. She always brings snacks.
Oh yes.
And
yes.
and the snack always brings coffee. If Waddle isn't there
Oh, yeah,
first.
that's true. So
Yeah, he's
this
been
is.
beating me a lot.
I'm gonna step outside and just show you real quick. This is more like a bridge than it. Oh, there's a troll over there. Give me a second. I'm gonna have to-
Let's play with him. Let's go. Yay! Let's have some fun while we're at it. I'm not sure what.
Trolls are probably one of the worst things that can happen to a long
Yeah,
house.
I'm not
especially
sure
one
if
that
Remember
has-
Ashland's right.
Can make much
down.
of a difference today because I realized that I haven't eaten any magic food. Sorry.
So this whole again, this whole part right here is more a bridge than it is an actual house, but it's still it still has a roof, so it's a house also.
Yeah.
And again, this is not very decorated. It's mostly just open air. You can see
Hi,
this
Axel.
is, has a bit of a layered wall setup thing. Instead of decorating the house, we decorated the walls. I guess.
Yeah. Your Axel
This,
says hi,
this build
Crims.
hi, Norway.
Hi,
Hello.
Norway.
Hi.
Oh yeah,
Hey.
I missed. He's in my chat too. I missed him earlier.
You're
Sorry.
you're ignoring everyone.
Shut up. This this part of the build is built by me and Kyle.
And I think your Axel was here as well.
no,
Or was
not-
that with the other part?
that was the other part.
Okay.
Snake was here a bit, but I'm not sure if he built anything or if he just hung around acting
was
like
the
a
foreman.
foreman.
Yeah, he was the
Yeah,
foreman.
Foremen never really work, do they? They just hang out and tell people what to do.
Did you hear
So
that,
was
Snake? Did you hear that, Snake?
Get off my
Yeah, so-
lawn.
Exactly,
This
yeah.
is me and Kyle Axington, who also has a channel on
Yeah.
YouTube. Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
drop
don't
his
have a
link straight
to it,
away.
but-
Yeah, I can fix that.
Yeah. Or you
I
can just search for Kyle Axington. You should
Yeah.
be too hard to find.
There's a link on
I-
my stream, although my
yeah.
bot looks like it's not working.
Now my board is working and I'm dropping links, but it's been a bit slow just now.
This, on the other hand, is a build that I think I built most of it, but then Joel, Axel, and Kyle joined in to decorate this nice bar area.
Oh yeah, the bar. I remember that one. That one an early thing.
If I remember correctly, I just built the box and then we did all the detailing and the cozy stuff.
Look at this.
together.
This is back in the day when you couldn't place stamina bottles and stuff without having.
tray.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is before the food tray update.
So everything has been
And I'm just having a
placed
quick check.
with, yeah, it took
This
a lot
is
of
a bit
runs.
worse than before. We're at 16,000 instances now.
Uh-huh.
So we're slowly
Look at
climbing.
here. I was an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow to the knee. Remember that? Remember that? Jarlax has no memory of this place. And Snake says, I heard I was the security, remember? Oh, yeah, you were security. And then...
those of you familiar with Kyle's builds, you'll see a lot of Kyle influenced stuff here.
These kind of guys, this is so Kyle. I love his little detail thing with those guys. He adds like that with storytelling.
The stools come from a Norwegian carpenter.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And this was Kyle altogether, wasn't it?
Charles Axel. The pool is all Kyle.
Yeah, he needed the keys, so we overdid it and gave him lots of keys and dropped it. You want to see the base that he had together with Sarah because we dropped tons of keys over there.
This is the first thing I think Kyle built before he had to leave to IRL and stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the expensive bar stools.
Oh yeah, this is one of my builds that I built myself during one of those slow Monday. You can recognize it if you turn around and look above the door.
Oh yeah, there's a face. It's usually a clumsy thing if it's a face.
Yep.
I put faces on stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just a gateway to whatever comes next.
I must admit though, I haven't been as active as others when it comes to building.
This is what I think you were talking about. This is me and Jarl Axel. We built this.
Oh yeah, this is it. This ship. Looks so cool. With the anchor in the middle.
There's a lot of cool details on this build, I think. We really did a good job on the roof.
Yeah.
The roof looks very cool.
I agree.
Oh yeah, it's like an inverted ship part.
I love it. I love it.
Place.
Ship that's holding up its breath.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with keys and Kyle Jarlax. I have no idea where that came from. Not a clue. And now we're getting close to the first area we built soon.
Yeah, this part here is something I think I built just to connect these two, pretty much.
Yeah, you did that later.
And obviously.
This is the first.
This is where we started.
Yeah, this is the first part of the whole build.
Yeah.
And again, the stupid face.
Yeah, of course it is. It has to be. Why
so
otherwise?
This is where all the smelting stuff ended up, and all the workbenches and everything we needed to get started.
Yeah.
And the beds are just sitting around temporarily still after all this time.
I mean, we're still...
I still don't have a proper place to live.
No.
Splat says I live at her base, but I've never really been there, so I don't know.
Yeah, that is true.
At least finally I have my own base, first ever.
Yeah. And the thing is, this is our storage, the parts of it, and this is where we have all our dumpy chests. And this storage is for everyone, so whatever we need when we start building, we come over here and get it. And
this is also a fun detail. I have a little basement.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
I forgot about this one. This is so cool.
Yeah. I'm currently using admin tools to be able to get some overviews later and stuff. That's why I'm going through portals faster than I normally should.
Yes. Cheater.
In case anyone's wondering,
cheater.
I'm cheating. The whole build is built in vanilla with the default settings, but today I am cheating because we need to be able to fly around and show you some of the outside and above view as well.
That's necessary. And hello there, May. How are you? What have you been up to? And welcome.
You remember this place, eh? Jarl Axel.
Hi, Mare.
This has become the storage for, normal things.
Like a portal storage at the moment. It's
so,
not a random stuff.
Yeah, so if you hop through here, you get to a build storage, which is further up along the Longhouse. And both Waddle and I, and Calith too, and some other people have their portals over at the build storage because you always need materials.
Stream, or do a boss fight or whatever, this is where we usually start, so this is where all the portals end up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this part of the build is also one of mine.
I think it's yours. I think it's yours.
Yeah, it's one of yours.
It kind of screams crumbs.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I think it does. It's hard to remember sometimes. But
it's yours. If it's
this, on the other hand, is
Storm coming up. Yeah. He made a troll inn. Oh.
Again, you can see it is really decorating a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Putting some time and effort in.
So this was the first base we had together. He made sure that we had beds, everyone upstairs. So this is where we all lived to begin with.
Yeah, I think I still have a bed up here.
I don't know.
What is it? Oh, over here's your bed.
I have one. Topher, Splash, comes.
Kyle has a bed. Wetro, which is John Axel, has a bed. See, we haven't even cleaned up all. Some of these guys haven't been on the server for a long time. They jumped.
Hi, Mayor.
IRL stuff. We still have their beds here to remember them by, I guess.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yep.
Or we just didn't care to remove them. Anyway, and this is a small like garden area, I guess, connecting.
We have
storm built with.
He made a really cute little garden here, with the trees and everything, and also as you can see.
Yeah, and I built this to connect this with what was from the beginning. This was something that's Big Fat Snake did.
Oh, but we have another thing. This is this down here. This is where we sailed in, pretty much. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's technically not part of the Longhouse, but if you want to run down there and have a look, by all means.
Storm built this as well. He added this. I might. Oh yeah, I've dropped some things here. Oh, I forgot about these. There are medals there that I have forgotten about. I left them there a long time ago. Some copper and bronze. What do you need?
I accidentally put an eye into a torch. It was the one that we needed for the portal for the...
if you wait a second, I can go grab some. Alright, good.
I need one.
Okay, one? Okay, fine. Leave the torches alone. I will light them, just tell me.
Yeah, I didn't bring any eyes. I have wood and I have resin and coal.
I've got resin, ice, and a little bit of wood.
Oh, okay, good.
Just give me a sec. I'm gonna have to catch up on chat. There might be some questions and stuff.
Yeah.
Not so much. Thomas says he's glad to be here for the first walkthrough.
Oh, nice.
Glad that you're glad.
Yeah,
he's been really excited about this.
And Thomas says, do you plan on showing us the outside? Parts of the outside. I'm going to go back a bit and fly above the build to show you
when we run through the whole thing, it's going to be faster to fly, then you can just fly back over it.
The only sad part about that is Water can't see things the same way.
No, you can't fly. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't have wings. They don't give me wings. Chad, please talk to them.
So eventually we're gonna do a little fly over and show you the outside of the build. That's why I'm adminning today with my sheets. Like I said, this was from the start. This was a part of a build that Snake did.
Yeah.
And he didn't finish it. He built, I guess, 50-60%, and then we
made a team effort. So
we did this on stream. So if you go back into my back catalog, you'll see
this part he built. From here on, we took over.
Oh yeah, that is true. That is true. Yeah, I think you're right about that. Because I recognize this roof setting. I did the roof things with the core wood, and I remember Sarah made the windows. Sarah, by the way, if you haven't got her links, there she is. So
there's a stream out there somewhere with the most.
And I think Caleb and Waddle were helping out with the windows as well, weren't you?
Yeah, Sarah designed, then I copied.
All right, then I'm gonna.
The only thing I remember is
holding my own stuff.
I just remember me trying to jump on Norway's head with my Batman move.
Norway and I tried to break roof pieces under each other, and I died several times because I walked into fires and fell to my death and such. No one's surprised. Nope.
This is Hotaru.
Yeah, Hotaru.
Of memory, Hotaru.
I'm dropping her link as well.
She officially left the server. I think they're just taking a break.
She was in here over Christmas and decorated and added things, I remember. But she hasn't been on a lot lately, as far as I know. But yeah.
But I think also due to IRL.
Yeah, she has her channel as well. I dropped her link. She usually drops shorts, and she has been spending a lot of time on this build, adding things a little by little. So for a long time, it was empty, just a large husk. But if you can see this thing here with the windows here, it looks so cool. The white.
It does.
Yeah.
And you can see it with the instances as well. Look at that. Doesn't that look cool?
Yeah.
This is my favorite. Break a neck instead of whack-a-mole.
Yeah, it's so great.
Yeah.
And it's all like this coin machine. I remember these when I went to Hastings. They were fun when I was a kid.
This is
wait,
a fun
wait.
build.
Oh, wait, Mare says, oh, I know this part. It's close to my part. My shame.
Yeah, your shame is gonna be shown.
I mean, look at this.
Yeah,
she
we
has
left
a
your shame
project
untouched,
going here. She has a project going here. She's still a bit a couple of fooling totems short for the bowling alley. So I mean, understandable if there's a. Oh no, that was not what I meant to do. Sorry.
What did you do?
I picked up a troll head.
Destroying stuff. See, we can't even. we worry about we worry about mobs attacking the build, but it's most Splat that does all the damage. This is the talent show.
Yeah, this is a talent show.
Yeah, that's cool.
There's not much talent happening, unfortunately, but still.
I really don't. Yeah, it's such a cool idea.
And this was during Christmas, obviously.
Yeah. 3 streamers on the same server. Hard to follow all of you. So yeah, understandable.
Yeah.
Pick one.
It is.
Yeah.
It is hard.
So you see, this is what I mentioned. She's been adding things a little by little, and this is from Christmas.
And just for reference, the instances here is.
Yep, still climbing a little bit.
Yep.
Look at all
I
this
don't have a
fishing
problem
she's
with
been
that.
up to, Snake. Look at that. See these
That is a
fish?
good fish.
She's been very busy. Fish pencer.
I love this staircase.
Oh yeah, this one. This is gorgeous. I agree.
I love this.
Yeah, me too. This is also Hotaru. And we had a massive problem with trolls over here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here she continued with the market. So here we have
And Ferris wheel.
And
Oh, Mert said he promises he'll finish his part and the game this month. Time to.
Nah.
Yeah, we're not in a rush, Mare. Take your time.
It's not like we're gonna finish the longhouse within the next 5 minutes.
I'm just messing with you for the sake of messing with you. It's who I am. It's what I do. It's a hobby.
yeah.
It's a crumbs thing.
Yes, apparently.
Look at this
It's
Ferris wheel.
actually
Isn't that gorgeous?
It's a Scandinavian thing. All real Vikings throw dirt at each other in a pleasant and camaraderie way.
Oh, I'm out of resin. Anyway.
You want some?
Hold
Hold on.
We're almost where we can go pick up lots of resin, so that's good.
I still have plenty on me.
Oh, nice.
And most of the
This is
most of the
actually-
stuff I've lit up a little bit where I can.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Oh, and
just
that
the
is,
coal that I couldn't. There's some that I skipped, especially when there's a lot of torches. I lit
Did you
every
guys
second
did you
one.
guys mention the merry-go-round? Or wait, the
Yeah, I did.
what is it
Oh,
called?
right, yeah.
Ferris wheel. Ferris wheel.
Yeah, the Ferris wheel. The merry-go-round is another thing completely.
Yeah. I actually didn't mention it, but now I'm
showed
glad
it.
you
I
did, so
showed
we
it.
can see it. You can
The
climb.
worst part about living in this huge build is that all the torches and all the fireplaces and all the lights run out of juice.
Splash.
Yeah.
Guess what?
What?
I just picked up a trollfish on the on this side.
Under the dock over there. Nice. Let's put it in the fishing gear store. Yeah, this is where Waddle and
Yeah.
I started off.
Yeah.
We had
Yeah,
help
we started
from
there.
Black as well. He helped us put down this floor and came along with lots of materials. So this is pretty much where we lived to begin with. So
This is the second place where we set up all the workbenches and
Yeah.
storage stuff.
Bed and kitchen and stuff.
like a little central hub area.
Yeah.
A little fishing
We
hut.
still use
There we go.
still use this part over here as storage for all the build materials,
Yeah.
Yeah.
which explains the portals sitting everywhere.
And as Splash was saying earlier, most of us have portals straight here to
Yeah.
wherever we're going.
Exactly, yeah. It's easier when you're building, in the middle of building. And also,
the
I mean...
portal that Crumbs have on him is this one.
Oh, yeah. There we have the
Yeah,
one...
I have the rest of Woody in my pocket.
Yeah. So the build site is always...
In case we need to go back and get... In case we need to go get some stuff for a fire or something.
I'm gonna drop some things that I don't need here before we move on. I might... Oh, are we
I've got a
running...
needle on me.
I got one random stone for some reason.
Yeah, same.
Great wolves.
We are running out of stuff here,
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe I need to do some...
refilled in a while.
I need
Yeah, we just
to...
have to do that again.
Yeah.
We need to go explore again.
Yeah, and also go to
We
go
need
and
to
sit
go
around
get more
and
ashwood.
yeah.
Always.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yeah,
always
ashwood
need to
run-
get more ashwood.
Ashwood runs out really fast.
Oh yeah, it does.
It's either Crumb stealing or me stealing.
Oh
This
yeah,
is, from
Yeah.
stairs upwards is Sarah's build.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have a look inside.
this is Sarah. Yeah, she lived
this-
here.
Yeah.
Another
Ah,
crypt utilized for livings.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so you're Axel, just lacking the talent, eh? Laura is
Whisper.
hollowing out an underground village for your villagers. It will keep them safe from zombies and skeletons and witches. Oh my! Oh yeah, you're busy then, Laura. Think in case you don't know, Splash has a thing with trolls. Trolls head.
And it's a dad joke break from Whisper. What lies at the bottom of the ocean and twitches? A nervous wreck.
Oh no! Good one.
Well,
We needed that. It's a good place to stop for a dad joke.
Oh yeah,
yes,
definitely.
It is.
Yes,
this
Sarah
goes up
had
to the,
had our first chickens here as well because she hatched the eggs down here. What didn't she?
In the crypt.
Mm-hmm.
If I don't remember completely wrong. I never went inside, but there should be chickens. in there.
And she made a little sleeping area under the stairs with a reference to
I
Harry
think
Potter.
She called it, yeah, the Harry Potter, and I think Kyle claimed it.
You're a wizard, Kyle. Oh, we forgot to light this
Yes.
one. There we go.
Yeah, I haven't been up here.
Mm.
This is a very nice, some nice details.
Yeah,
The lamp thing.
yeah. She makes
English.
gorgeous lamps.
English. Ooh, there's a pool up here.
Nice.
Yeah,
Got
look
some
at
nice
that.
View.
Sarah
bit
makes a
dark
really
out
pretty interior
foggy.
design, like her light lamps, for example. They're really pretty.
Should we plonk down beds and sleep for a bit? So we have light.
Yeah, it's nice to have some light so we can see what we're doing. I guess we could put some beds here. I have 38 wood on me, so I can put up some beds.
Okay.
Nice. A little bit frame droppy here, yeah. This area is problematic all over because first of all, we have lots of trolls and stuff up in the woods. Secondly, this area we had to take down so many trees because of lag, and the builds are not helping. The builds are
And we
not
actually
helping.
have a trench running along here because of all the mobs and trolls that was giving us
Yeah.
problems.
Kelly started building that.
Mare has a question.
Yeah.
How long have you been chopping wood for?
Great Dwarf
Forever.
spawners, from my perspective.
I
I'm not
think,
chopping wood, I don't like it.
I think I'm the only one who still chops wood with an axe.
I think
most of the
Storm
time.
does that too, actually. And I know
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Black does
Oh.
because he wants his levels.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been chopping down a lot of woods and
Yeah.
a lot of trees and replanting a lot of trees.
But this area we can't replant here because of the lag. It doesn't work. We must keep the.
And actually, the frames are a bit lower here. It's 19,000.
Yeah.
And I believe Phil has been on here.
Yeah, this is Phil's build, right?
Yeah, and it's progressed.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
This is Phil's
No.
fault. This is Phil.
No.
Oh,
Phil
you
is-
continued.
Phil is here, isn't
Phil
he?
said that I should finish his build because he didn't have time. He's gonna claim another area later.
All right.
Oh,
So I
so
did
you
Phil's
continued.
build.
Okay, but I
But,
remember the
no.
roof was up because Phil had this curved roof like this.
But this I don't. This is not the thing that I finished building. I finished this part over here.
Yeah, because this is also Phil.
Yeah. Well, in that case, that's Phil and this is me. I don't.
Yeah, this is Phil.
Would you mind giving some light here, sir?
Yeah. I'm on my way. I'm on my way.
There's one. Okay, thank you, Splash.
Yeah.
But Phil's just had some surgery and stuff, so he's,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's at home recuperating. I think the word is.
This is
my
Waddles.
first. Yeah, this is my first official build.
Yeah.
And this
You
is
were-
also when I started streaming,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yes, it is. And you
Yeah,
were
I-
experimenting with all kinds of stuff over here.
I'm actually I actually forgot to break this down.
Yeah, we were playing with pillars. Yeah, that is true.
What's the second part of the comment joke?
Laura,
What?
someone said something about a joke.
Yeah, Mayor says if only Crumbs read the second part of my comment joke,
Which
and
is?
I'm stuck looking for a second part of a joke that I can't find.
I wonder if that isn't the idea.
I think so.
I mean, could be.
Uh-huh. Laura, she says the villagers can wander about freely without fretting about getting sapped by lightning and being turned into witches. Yeah, you have to have a 4-block thick roof for that to avoid that. And if you're down in a cave, no problem. Snake,
And
Or a
What they-
copper rod 4 blocks or more above.
what they're talking about is Minecraft.
Yes, we're talking about Minecraft, sorry.
Yeah, for some reason we're talking about Minecraft in the middle of it.
Well, Snake has
Fine.
walked deep into the shadow, deep into the longhouse where all his experiences and memories lived, eh?
So where we are right now, who's built this?
Waddle.
One of mine as well.
Recognize
Is this
the
your
windows?
floor?
This is Waddle.
Yeah, I think I've never been inside this area.
It's a typical
Ah,
Waddle
I've
build
actually
this.
looked around. I mostly just run by outside.
You can see
Yeah.
here also we have the signs here. And because, yeah, sure, I have
It
to
says-
drop links as well.
Yeah, and Waddle, yeah. but
Yeah, so
no,
this was
it's not
Waddle.
Caleb.
And now we're moving over to Kayla's apothecary.
It's the
Apothecary.
first-
What is it called?
Apothecary.
Is this the first thing that Caleb built?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Yes, it is. It's Kayla's third build. We picked places down here along this path really early on, everyone, and built things along the way, and that means there
This
were
is
a lot of holes all over along the house here for a long while. And as you can see, here's the
Down.
You just need to know the pattern. There's a
yes.
certain pattern to these staircases, and,
And
that
we
is,
have
by design.
Don't worry about the troll sounds. He's in a ditch. It's Mitch.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
unfortunately, Mitch in a ditch was killed. This is another one.
Oh no, Mitch in the
This is
ditch was
Mitch.
dead. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
it was right next to my build.
All right. So this is Kyle in a
This
pile.
is a guy.
No.
He's
This
just
is the
standing
guy
there.
that smacked Ragnar.
Oh, this
Yeah,
is the guy
but-
that smacked Ragnar. We have to have a visit him.
Ragnar tried to tame a troll. It didn't really go his way.
Yeah. Yeah, he's one of the log guys. Yep. This is why we have this ditch, though. Caleb started with this because, yeah, it was needed. Because we have
Because of issues.
so many trolls here, so many trolls, and we still have trolls on the other side as well. So we spawn-proof the entire other side of the area.
As much as we could.
Mm-hmm.
But that is
Clint
Vicky.
Instant.
Oh,
Good name.
It was me being stupid.
All right.
How long have you been chopping wood for? I don't know. Let me check the logs.
Ah!
I just didn't connect the dots. Logs are logs and also logs.
Yep.
Yep, sorry about that, chat. I'm stupid. I can't really help it. It's a genetic thing.
It's like which is which.
What?
And
You have a switch?
here we have this sun deck
Yes.
too. Armor required on that side and armor optional on this side. You see here
a
you have some
sauna.
sun beds over here.
Oh, well, I'm getting smoked.
And I mean, I would straight away say that this is Crumbs' area, or, you know, the
What?
optional armor side.
Oh, this is Caleb. This is mine.
Yeah, this is Kayla's
You can
spoon.
tell.
Yep.
Talking about.
You can tell by all the signs and all the runings.
Snake says that troll's name is Grumpy Mitch. Sounds like a good name for a troll. Yeah,
And
this...
also, Whispers tells us that he ate a clock yesterday. It was very time-consuming.
Oh, no!
Oh no.
Oh yeah, this is Crumbs, and you can see that because he used all these runes all the time. This is a Crumbs place.
And the layered walls.
Yeah, that too.
It's really beautiful though.
Chuck says, English isn't your first language. No, it's not.
No.
But if I did this in Swedish, there would be many, many, many questions later.
Yeah.
Even from me. I'll be starting talking Afrikaans.
Oh yeah,
No.
that too.
Then it's gonna be a party.
Then we're gonna have a very hard
Let's all
time,
just
all
make
of
up a
us.
pretend language and talk randomly.
Hurly
No,
burly.
this little build is me again. I think it's
Yeah.
again not very not a lot of stuff in here. I
No.
like the open air concept, but the
Yeah.
walls are like 3 or 4 layers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So there's always that.
Yeah, since we need to keep in mind that the materials we have to have enough materials, and we're running out of some of them.
This is the part that
Yeah.
Hotaru and her husband built.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
mostly this part was the husband, I think, and then
yeah,
Hotaru
Zarkash.
finished the
Zarkash,
Zarkash.
yes.
I added a roof above this because this was originally not big enough to be a longhouse part, but it is now, I guess. And then the actual
the one requirement we
village.
had, it has to be roofed. Sorry.
Yeah, it has to be function as a roof and at least over half of the longhouse. So you have to have I have to be able to have a bed and a workbench.
But yeah, well, this is actually pretty cool. I'm gonna.
It's really
do
cool.
The, fly around. It turns into a village all of a sudden.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
there's
it's
all
super cool. This
stuff
is the
happening.
build I have on my thumbnail today.
Yeah. So it goes from a longhouse into a whole village. It's
With watchtowers and everything, and it's so much fun because you can see it's a merchant guild and an adventure guild. Because if you come up here, you can see that there are quests you can go and do. Not in this tower, but I can show you. I'm gonna go there. Here's the lobby, and here you have Ashland level, Taman, Asksvin, Deep North level. To be, yeah, I don't know what that. Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff happening. In
Getting
this,
black marble, you see, yeah.
There's a lot of notes here.
Oh yeah, we forgot to light these.
A maze of small rooms and areas.
Yeah, it's really cool. And
There's 100 light sources to.
oh yeah.
What?
I don't think I've
Barbecue over here, Waddle.
Right.
Oh crap! I
Brai.
I hope we don't-
That's a brai.
I'm
I
gonna
didn't
need.
build it, so it's a barbecue.
Crumb's gonna
gonna
need
need 4 eyes.
assistance.
No, I thought these were regular.
Oh, you will need more eyes.
Eyes. We'll
Yeah,
give him.
Blue now.
Oh,
We don't
I
need them
forgot
now.
that I don't have a feather cape on. Oh no. Always.
Eh.
Waddle that fire, a feather cape on.
Yes, I do. There you go.
Thank you.
Gave him more in case.
If we ever need the portal,
Yeah.
I'm not really
So
sure. we can do it.
Hotaru finishes, and I'm just gonna drop her link again. There we go.
Oh, free fire stuff. Thank you. Yeah, and then this is Storm again.
Yeah, this is Storm. And now you can see we have moved on into the... we're probably in the Mistlands around here. Because there's a lot of marble here.
There's no Mistlands.
No. What I'm talking about our progression through the game.
Oh yeah, the material. Yeah, that's
yeah.
I thought you meant the actual bio.
No.
We go down here.
This is where we progressed into the Mistlands and got some stuff.
That's a really nice workshop down here.
185 million dwerger houses.
Yeah.
Left them homeless and standing there like question marks in the middle of nowhere, wondering who the hell we were and why we were stealing their stuff.
Yep.
That's a dead troll, by the way.
Is there a dead troller?
There's the head and the troll hides are still out there.
Where are you?
Oh, there.
It's a build a troll.
Oh no! Troll. I forgot about not wearing feather cape again.
Yeah.
Oh, I can build my own troll over here. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have a problem getting up there again, I think.
Don't you have your cheating powers activated?
Oh yeah, maybe. Wait. I can fix that straight away. Now I'm flying. Yay! Oh, here's another troll somewhere. Where is he?
That is not a prison troll.
That is not a prison troll. Oh wait, he might be in a hole actually.
Yeah, I think he had one in a. Yeah. No, this one.
No. This is a free range troll.
Don't leave the free range troll close to the Longhouse. No. And I still.
He's rooted. Oh, how did I?
Yeah. Some action in the middle of this tour.
I will have to step back and have a look at you guys because.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Never mind me. I'm just here stabbing and doing my weekly exercise.
Yep.
Yeah, I will have to stop by and get some magic food later. Oh, explosion.
Right, so let's continue with the tour.
Yes.
It's another fully full workshop and smeltery.
And this is
the
third smelter and workshop area that we built. Storm built this entire stretch of stuff.
Yeah.
I love this interesting things he did on the floor.
Your Axel says it's IKEA trolls. A lot of assembly required.
Right.
Oh no! I need to go get some food.
You have no food on you?
I have an omelette, kind of like that's it. I'm going back. I'm gonna
stay upstairs.
Need to get rid of this. Watch out for the. There's a bunch of big stuff down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna light these while doing nothing and all
that's
them.
That's not the tamed logs. That's
no adventures for me.
Excuse me, I have a sword.
I can hear blobs on this side too, I think.
There is?
Oh, there's another dead troll. Oh, wait, this is the same one. Never mind.
Oh, this one jumped into a hole. Hi, buddy. Haha.
Sorry about that, Loxy. This is.
Hey, I can help. I could help.
Actually, I was already done.
No, you weren't.
What? They come jumping down from the roof?
Yep, they were spawning on the other side of the house.
You guys are interfering with our beautiful tour of the house, damn it.
Stop it!
They're just enemies because we are touring the swamp.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's another one over here. Oh, moved, eh?
Another blobby. Come, buddy. Come on. Woohoo!
Well, we need the iron, so I mean, I'm not complaining.
And ooze is also awesome.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there we go.
The smell is gone. Do we see anything else? around here?
There's one in a hole somewhere here. There's another one coming down there.
Oh, there's another troll there.
Well,
Okay, he's gone.
oh crap! We have to get back up into the build, the house. Oh, it wasn't that difficult.
Are you
this one
okay
is
down
a
there?
bit- This one's jumping on my head. I wanted to. There we go. Is this blob central? There we go.
I can hear.
You were
more
on different
blocks
levels somehow.
outside the build.
And
I guess we'll meet up eventually.
hi.
Hi! Alright, yeah, you notice a bit
Bye.
of frame drop area here again. Yeah,
I lit all the fires just to make it even worse.
yeah, we did. That's...
It's
bastard.
only 25,300. It's not that bad.
Well, the problem now is how the hell did I? Oh, hold on.
Parkour!
Never mind. I can get up.
I'm out of coal.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not.
Took a walk on the wild side. No, my shoes are dirty, eh?
Of course,
Right.
this is another.
This is another
Crumbs
Crumbs build, yep.
Yeah, it's not
I
that
can hear
big,
more
it's a
blobs.
Small little thing that connects to the next part of the build, which I
Where-
think is
Must
yours.
be on the roof.
Yeah, it's Hogwarts Inn. That's one of the
Yeah,
few
right,
places
right.
that I actually decorated because it had a function.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was our sleepover
quarters.
area.
Oh yeah, exactly. Because when we had come this far, we needed another place where we could have, yeah, place to live, pretty much.
Yep.
And
yeah.
out here we have something.
Yeah, we haven't connected
We
this
need
part
to
here.
connect-
Oh, watch out for the mosquito.
We need to connect this, and the idea is to do a tower.
Mm-hmm.
But this is still a work in progress.
Yeah.
Right, so yeah, this is obviously not finished. It's open air and everything.
Yeah, that's not allowed. So we have to do something
It's
about
not-
that.
We don't like air on this building.
No. We're indoorsy people. We play video games and stuff. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
This is-
exactly. And this
Open
is the museum where all the trophies. hang
Yeah,
out.
it's not.
Literally.
As you can see
And
here,
this is-
I still have workbenches here. It's not 100% done yet.
Yeah, this is
No,
a
but
splash
it's-
build.
Yeah.
It's almost there, right? It's not that
Yeah,
much
I
left.
want a couple of benches and stuff around here and stuff, but it's mostly done. Yeah.
Obviously, you need a souvenir store.
Oh yeah. We need a souvenir. That is true. We need a souvenir store. Also,
Uh,
yeah.
This, I think this is Caleth again, right? This-
Yeah, it's Caleb again.
Yeah, that is Skylar.
We're still missing a couple of trophies too. That's why there are empty spots along the wall. We used to say spray and pray. Now I say splash and spray. Yeah.
Flash.
Yeah, spray and pray is still important. Yeah, this is Caleb again. I'm dropping her link again. Oops, wrong button.
And then if you have a jumpy potion, and you can actually jump from here up to there. But there's a portal basically. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I hear
A
the
needle
mosquito.
nose. Yeah.
Yeah. They usually find their way in through a window or something, because I've been attacked by mosquitoes a lot of times
Yeah.
in this area.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
Thi-
I
this is
think it's sleeping time again.
Oh yeah,
This
that
is
too.
the first build that I did with the ashwood available.
Oh yeah.
We
So
were,
this is where I wasted hours and hours and hours of ashwood gathering.
Yes.
And
And
great,
thank you for the adventure,
you know,
Crumbs.
and-
Hmm.
Yeah, we collected a lot of ashwood, and I
Mm-hmm.
pretty much used it all on this.
That was very
not me
expensive.
stealing the ashwood, it's Crumbs.
Yeah, it's mostly you two.
Yeah.
I'm a bit too
Again,
cheap to
right,
use up
not- not a
materials.
lot of decoration.
I'm all like, no, I want
And
that for
also-
later, maybe.
I don't know if it's that visible, but if you look, I'm gonna put this on first. If you look, there's a million tiny fine wood stools hiding underneath there.
Ugh. Yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah,
Along here. These ones.
Oh
Those-
yeah, I see.
Yeah, there's a lot of fine wood hidden away in this build as well.
I'm gonna make it like that.
But the lamp is nice.
Yeah. The lamp up there. Yeah. I like the
and the
fireplace
throne,
here. I like the
just as well.
fireplace here.
This is where I hang out, do some decision making, point my fingers at peasants and stuff like that.
This is also where
Yeah, we can
Ragnar decided to steal the coins.
Oh
Can leave the
yeah.
beds.
That too.
I don't think I can reach. Nope, they can remain on.
Yes, you can. Don't you lie.
No, I can't reach them. I have to
Not a
fly.
normal way. Not the
No,
normal way.
no. I can fly up there, obviously, but that's not.
Yeah. Fine.
This is at the balcony where you can stand and watch the swamp. It's a beautiful place. And this is where Mayor. This is where Mayor has buried his shame.
Oh yeah, this is Mare's build.
I think this will be a very interesting build.
I
though.
think so too because it's got
Yeah,
so many layers, and it looks so cool
far
from the
it-
outside.
It looks like there's a lot of stuff happening.
And from the swamp side, it looks really cool.
See this when it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
Probably gonna be a majestic build.
It's a large build. It's gonna take forever.
Glorious.
Yeah.
Do you hear that, Mayor? I'm putting some pressure on you. This is gonna be the finest build on the whole longhouse.
Yes.
You hear?
Yeah.
And this Mayor's build goes all the way over to the next.
Yeah.
Which is mine.
And here we
this is
have
some stuff that
experiments
I placed
going
here
on.
for no reason when we were building on the.
Yeah,
another
we were
stream, I think.
experimenting. We were experimenting because Waddle
Yeah,
had
again,
found
another
some
fade.
inspiration from.
From a game.
Yeah, from another game. The
And
game
this is
that
what we
shall
do
not
when
be
we're
named.
thirsty. And this is where we play pool.
Yes.
And this
And
is
the cocktail
where we sit when we drink stuff. And this is where we throw our empty glasses.
Yeah, this is Waddle's cocktail bar. Yeah,
And then play some more pool. Ooh.
so fancy.
So there's a bunch of stuff happening in this room. I'm gonna have to quick look.
Oh, I'm out of wood.
It's not even 20,000 instances. Oh.
And there's a little balcony here.
Now we can catch up on chat for a second.
Yeah, my chat's very quiet, so.
It's more about the
Oh,
flooring
DDG.
as crumbs build. Oh yeah. Loving the flooring videos lately. Thanks, Bear. Yeah, there's been a couple of floors. Oh, Thomas says me too. Those floor builds are awesome. Thank you very much. I'm having a great time doing the floors. It's floors and walls. I think are my favorites in this game. To just make layers and designs and stuff with.
Well, that
playing
is
around.
fun. That is fun.
Hi, DDG. Thank you so much. Yeah, he says that long house looking more like a medium hut. Doesn't it, upbuilder? Odin demands something worthy of epic feasts and wild raids. Go big or get eaten. But he says, truthfully, this is an amazing looking build.
We should make ourselves a really big hole again, then I guess.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's not wrong. Odin demands only the best. So
Yes, he does.
And now
we're gonna have to keep building until we're done.
over in Storm Build's area again, and he has been collecting a whole lot of stuff to make this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where Storm put all his money.
Yeah, it really was. But I had a
Eventually, he became so rich he couldn't really carry all his money in his pocket
yeah.
anymore.
I had one stack that I gave to him, and he had a whole lot of it. And over here, had this
next
feast hall.
piece of
Yeah.
This is Red Central.
Bread Central, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's bread everywhere. Mm-hmm. And this was built by Handy, whom we've lately come to realize has a bread fetish.
Oh, by the way, I promised to drop some omelets here for him. Let's see.
Don't empty those out.
No, I'm gonna drop some omelets there for him.
Yeah, drop stuff. But I think if you remove everything.
Oh,
they'll
no.
disappear.
They're not allowed to disappear. Nope. There you go,
But yeah,
Handy.
there's a lot of food in this room.
Oh, yeah. Lots
And,
of food.
If this was real life, I would probably die after like half an hour in this room.
You would
I would
try.
just
You want to
eat
try
stuff I could.
everything.
I would eat until my lungs couldn't fit into my body anymore.
Oh yeah, you would like to test everything here.
I mean, even if this is a game, and even if it's not that high risk, it's still the food still looks delicious. Even if it has weird names like whatever, but it still looks good.
Yeah,
It really does.
Especially since
really
they
looks yummy.
added the steam animation stuff.
Oh yeah, it looks so good. The pies are those those look the best, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah. So this is where I go when I need to drool.
Like here, look at this. Ah.
Oh, I forgot to light these.
How could you?
Also, the candles are burnt out.
Oh no!
Hi, Gobi.
Hi, Gabby.
How's the move going? Oh, the move is only this week.
Oh yeah, you're moving. I remember that.
And this is me again. This little thing.
Oh yeah, this is
DDG.
Crumples.
DDG, the food never gets cold.
Uh-huh.
That's right.
It's so nice.
This is actually one of the places where I did a lot of decorating, but I made it look like it's been overrun by
Trolls.
whatever, and then they just left to rot.
Yeah.
Overrun by
What's-
time? Overrun by time, maybe?
Yeah, time and sadness live here.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to look like it's been left for dead, pretty much. And I think I did a pretty good job. I'm kind of pleased with myself.
Okay, I'm
looks-
out of wood.
It looks like it's been
I have wood.
sitting here doing nothing.
Where do you want it?
I know he lit that one, but here.
Oh, and
Alright, yeah,
Mayor
yeah.
has good advice. Advice for everyone: don't burn Handy's bread.
No, don't burn.
my bread!
Don't burn Andy's bread.
Bread!
Oh no.
One
Where is
wood,
Handy?
some handy up. Bread.
We can't make fun of Handy
bread.
who's not here.
Yeah. Hopefully he'll catch the VOD later and he will feel so loved.
And this is
This is
Crumbs
Dennis.
too.
Yeah.
There's the lamps
is-
and the.
Well, this is, you can actually see, this is where I started putting time into flooring all of a sudden.
Yeah. And the lamps.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the lamps are kind of easy. They build themselves pretty much. Once you've made the first circle or whatever, you can just add to it until you're bored, and it'll look great no matter what with those 90 degrees ashwood.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the name. I can actually.
And here, this is the Vulcan build. And we
Vulcan
made
build.
the rune in the middle of the floor here.
The ashwood arched wall is my favorite build piece.
All right.
It is a cool build piece.
It is.
And yeah, this was for Volcon because
Yeah.
they had something similar in their.
Yeah, it's
No,
it's
I
the
don't think
rune
so.
from the beginning of the game where you start, and the same rune.
It's paraphrased. I haven't copied it exactly. I just
No.
made some random stuff at the edges, at the ends.
Oh,
But it's I vaguely see it pretty much.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay,
Uh,
just give me a
I-
sec. Just give me a sec. I just quickly want to drop the two of your links to DDG.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because he wants to say hi in your chats as well and drop a like and stuff.
Oh, hi.
But my bot is not working, so my links is not.
Oh, that is irritating for you. No.
What I was gonna say was that this round area turned out a lot better than I thought it would.
No, it looks really nice.
Really,
None
really
of
nice.
that was planned. A lot of the builds that we do together is not planned ahead at all.
No, I usually do some math about the roof pieces, and then you guys start just under the roof, pretty much.
Chaos, but with a lucky
Yes,
twist, I guess.
this is so much fun.
Yeah.
So I built the roof on
DDG
this one.
DDG, can you do me a favor and send me a DM? I cannot remember on which server we are together.
Like says, imagine having to carry up the crumbs into the Longhouse. I mean, on a
Otherwise-
shield, obviously, since I'm a captain.
We are in the area where Waddle's thumbnail's from right now because she had this bridge part. Yeah, you can sail a long ship right through. You can sail the Drakkar ship under here as well.
Yeah, I could fly out and have a quick. The goal with this was to build it high enough for a long ship to be able to sail under.
Yeah,
So
and it still had to
because
be
of the map.
a longhouse.
This is the only place for a pretty long stretch where you can sail.
Yeah, if you look at the map, this is a very long continent, and the only next part where you can sail through is almost down where I live. It's pretty far down.
And that's way close to the Ashlands, actually.
Oh yeah. So here is an area where you can sail down, sail through, and then we have the next one is down here where I live, and that's it. Oh, you can sail here as well. We're planning to maybe put, if we can, it's a bit deep here. Maybe we can put a bridge here. It's not sure yet, but this area we can build a bridge across. So if we can bridge across here, we can get down here as well. That is the plan.
I'm so far behind.
Yeah, you can see on this map where we're gonna have to build. This bridge is probably not that big, but this is gonna be a lot of bridges jumping from island to island to get across to this area where Jagluth lives.
Yeah.
Ah, thanks, DDG.
Exactly. Yeah. The Jagluth area.
Are you guys ready to move on?
Yep.
Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Give me a sec, please.
Yeah. I'll have a sip of a non-named beverage while we wait.
Yes. I just quickly want to send DDG your links. First one is Splash, yes, and the second one, where are you, Crumbs?
Mayor says we could put a long ship underneath just to see, show that it can sail.
I can do that straight away.
We have a long ship over at the other side.
Yeah, we do. It's right here. Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
We could actually hop in there, all of us, and sail there. Let's go.
Sail under the bridge.
Yeah, we want to sail under the bridge, all of us. So this is technically you can live in here as well because it is a fire here, and you could place a bed here, but you know, it's in the middle of nowhere.
Right.
They're not very
Don't forget to
useful.
close the door.
Right here.
Yeah, I built this primitive jetty down here for the boat.
Here, Waddle.
Ah, hi.
Hi.
Let's sail under the bridge.
Yay!
Get in the boat.
I'm setting.
Oh yeah, this might actually be.
I'm gonna sit here.
You can get a good view from how it looks from underneath.
Yeah, actually, that is a good idea. And
there's a bunch of iron that went into this.
Yeah, we had to use quite a lot of iron to this one, but not as much as we thought. And building on this, it was us three and Caliph and Storm, I believe, was with us building this. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Yeah, I think it was the 5 of us.
And
also that evolved into where's our little.
You know, Snake, I heard a similar joke, but the other way around. The perfect man lives just around the corner, said God. Then he made the earth round. I heard another joke like that. Ha ha ha, try find yourself a perfect wife. She's just around the corner, and then he made the earth round. So it goes both ways, that one.
I have a question from Thomas. How far did you get in 1 hour of the walkthrough, which was 3 minutes ago? So I guess we got like 2/3, maybe 3/4.
Yeah, we're going 2/3 pretty much, looks like.
To give you an idea on the map, hold on, where is that?
We started up here.
Yeah,
this is where we started this.
We started there.
Yep.
And we are here now. And
and the build stretch is to about here, so 2/3 of the way, pretty much.
2/3 of the way.
Yeah, basically.
Oh. But yeah, and also this is a small village that we built for no reason.
Yeah, the village. It's
just because it was a nice place for a village.
Yeah, Storm found a nice spot for a village, and we started building here.
Caleb says this bridge needs repairs.
It needs repairs? Oh no.
If we can go closer to the builds, I can repair it.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
Oh, you mean it's just wear and tear and regular weather damage or what?
Yeah, it's just time basically.
Alright, okay.
Yeah, we
What
don't
did
really
you say?
need it. We don't need
DDG
that.
says, you know, I can always tell when they're using fake dinosaurs in the movies. Really? Like the ones we sit on in the game? Yes.
Correct. Let's skedoodle from this area.
Yeah.
Oh,
Our little village.
you run straight through this house.
Yeah,
The door is
this is
open.
Crumb's
Who
house.
left the door?
Must have
It
been
was just
you.
supposed to be a little village, little cottages. It was a little bit more than little cottages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But fun.
Look, Killith and I, we synchronized our builds pretty much.
And again, that happened by accident.
Yeah, it did.
This is Storm's little hut, fishing hut.
So it's not only longhouse builds happening on this server. There's stuff happening everywhere.
Boat not bridge. I know.
I'm gonna go
Drunken
back to
Dragon,
bed.
hi! How are you doing today?
Ah, you found it good.
Oh, welcome, Drunken Dragon Gaming.
Oh, you're over by the
Yes.
portals already. Alright, I'm running back to
DDG for
you.
short.
Oh yeah, that's what you said. Why you said
Alright.
that? Oh, I understand.
And
Where did Trunks
I went back so I can show the bridge.
Oh yeah.
from the
Oh
inside.
yeah.
No, this is the bridge from the inside.
Uh huh. So you come down
Basically,
here,
stairs and stuff.
and this is where we went out to
Yeah.
go by the boat earlier. So it's just here.
Yeah.
And this is a confused locks.
I really like that
Confused
trophy. That looks so dumb.
But yeah, and then this is again, this is Storm built this, but I think he built it just because he wanted something to be here when he built the village, pretty much.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think so too. Yeah.
So it's not his usual level of decorating. It's just an open air build.
Yeah. And Maze says with all us builders here, there's a fat chance that we'll only build a tiny village.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, you kind of get used to building these massive structures. When you have to build something small, it's like, okay, how the hell do I do that?
Look at Waddle's base, by the way. We're talking
look
about
at my
big places.
base.
Yeah, we have to hop by and look at
Yeah.
that later.
My base is not small at all, and it's only me.
Yeah. And
This
yeah,
is another me build.
this is a Crumbs
This is
build.
the
Yep,
new build.
it's a Crumbs
A
build.
lot of details and layers to the walls on this one.
Of course, yes.
If anyone's wondering what that yellow color is coming from, that's
Signs,
that I put yellow squares
yellow
on.
squares on.
That's
Say,
cool. I love
yeah.
it.
Give
And
me
then it
any
goes over
support.
to one of my builds again.
Oh yeah. It does. I'm gonna have to. Do I need to drop some links maybe again?
My bot is still not working. I don't know what's going on today.
Now we have
But it's also the first time.
Crumbs.
Right.
Just we passed
Yeah,
by
what?
Crumbs, and then we had Waddle again. So if you don't have their links, go have a look at that.
I was quickly gonna have a
Out
look
here
at chat
play-
again.
So, Drunken Dragon Gaming, Splash of Pain out here playing Valheim like a true Norse legend. Clean moves, savage fights, and style for days. This ain't survival, it's a cinematic raid! Splash style! Oh, thank you.
That's awesome. Yeah.
DDG says, yo Captain Crumbs, these Valheim builds are straight up legendary. Every log, every stone, pure Viking artistry. This isn't just survival, it's architectural domination. Hashtag Crumbcraft. Thank you very much.
That is so cool.
To quote
And this-
one of my personal heroes, that's big. Oh crap, I forgot. That's high praise. Sorry.
That's high praise,
That's
yep.
high praise.
And this, people,
It's Waddle's
braai.
braai.
Yeah.
this is a braai.
This,
It's not a barbecue, it's not a grill, it's a braai.
Snake, can you see that
And
this
also
house still is
more-
here?
More food.
Your old house is still here, Snake. We still have it. We still use it. This is the portal that we use still to go to Hildur.
Yep,
Yeah.
she's right there.
Yeah, she's right here. Recognize the
Should
spot?
we get some? Go back to the build earlier where the beds were in sleep because it's
Okay.
dark.
Yeah, we can do that.
Getting dark and stuff.
Getting
I think we all
dark
have
to
beds. Model,
dark to
Caleb,
see. Yeah, I think so
Unclaimed, and
too.
Splash. I'm gonna go with unclaimed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I have a bed over there, yeah.
Yes, you do.
Yeah, you might have to light the fire in the corner on that side.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure.
You can do that. There we go. Come on. There we go.
Oh, I
It's
just
a
noticed
what?
another fun detail with this build that right now is that on those small arch things, there are onions used as decoration.
Oh yeah. That is true.
Because why would you put onions everywhere?
Snake would like to know, Waddle, what you have for dinner over there, over at the barbecue braai area.
I'm gonna have to zoom in on this. These round things are onions! Yay!
Yay!
Yeah. You want to know what's on the braai there? Okay, let's
He looked
see.
really hungry.
Okay,
Like a boa
the nice thing
constrictor with who wanted to hug something but didn't know what.
Yeah.
Poor Snake.
There's some mushrooms, there's some susatis. In other words, kebab.
Nom 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 nom.
There's some mist hair, there's some deer meat.
I
Boar
must,
meat.
I must say something that is very underrated is grilled mushroom. I really love that.
And that's Hildur.
Oh.
Very close to the longhouse. I think we're just touching the area where we're allowed to build, pretty much.
Yeah. It was just out of bounds. I had to no, it wasn't this one. It was another build that I was so close to Hildur that I couldn't build the one corner of the roof.
Oh, that
I
is...
think that was on Valheim.
Aha! Interesting. Snake says, yes, that's where you made the blueprint for the bridge. Where did I put them? Yeah, your tiny little hut.
Oh, this is the house that I made with using the corewood logs as roof.
Oh yeah, this is that one.
Oh, wait, which way? This way. Okay, DDG says, I mean, I liked my builds in Valheim, but you all blow my mind out of the water.
No. It's because there's so many
also-
builders included though, so.
Yeah. May says, isn't that a South African? He's asking about the braai. Isn't that the South African version of the barbecue? Well, technically, yes. The short answer is yes. But also, it's the big reason why why we specifically call it a braai, and also are so finicky about that is what we put on it next to what people will put on a grill or a barbecue.
Oh, I didn't know that was a huge difference.
No, there's a difference. There's a difference between what you put on.
Who ended up building this?
This is
Was that
Caleb, and I think
Caleb.
it's so much
This is
fun
Caleb.
making floor out of doors. Look at this.
Yeah.
That is cool.
Uh-huh.
Whee! Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Don't
And
break
there's
your
a
house.
bigger version of that here.
Mm-hmm.
And a little understay garden.
Yeah. And since we're playing this on vanilla, you have to grow this first and wait for it to grow up before you can build over it. So this must have taken
there's
so much time and so much
farming
planning.
mods.
No mods at all. The only mod we use is for the network to make sure we don't have too much lag.
Better networking, and then
Yeah.
me and Splat have admin mods for server dev commands, so we can fly around and make videos.
Yeah.
That's it.
For
And
the updates, basically.
yeah.
The rest is as close to a standard vanilla playthrough as you can get.
Yeah.
Yeah, DDG, that is it. You cannot have your meat too cooked. It has to be medium rare.
Oh.
Then it's good.
And speaking of vanilla, this was a disastrous thing to build in vanilla.
I believe you.
The roof.
I absolutely love this roof, though.
And the thing is,
Yeah,
this
but it was-
works. This works. That is the fun part because we tried with beds under
Yeah,
it and
there-
everything.
And I noticed something else. They're not degrading due to weather damage.
No.
No, they're not.
So yeah, this actually counts as a roof. I have shelter now, but there are some spots where it still rains when it's raining outside. Like you get like a drop in you lose you get that wet debuff. But most of the area is sheltered. You can see if you run through it, the shelter disappears at certain locations, but it's not that important, but a fun detail, I think. And this is something
Another
else.
crumbs build.
Oh, yeah, it's another
whole
floor.
thing, this stone thing here with the roof is one of two towers that has this thing between them. I went for something that I thought would be a Viking type factory thing to match
Storm's build,
that's
yeah.
beyond This build, he built like a huge waterworks thing, which is pretty cool. So I wanted to match match his waterworks with something that fitted in with the whole concept.
And if Caleb hears this eventually or sometime, nice Delore, your Axel says about the floor, that was a good one. And then Snake would like to add, what makes the tradition special is that it belongs to people from various cultural and ethnic backgrounds, and as a result continues to tie the nation together. Yeah, that is cool too. The centerpiece of every memorable rye has to be the meat, while lamb and beef are often the stars of the show. You'll also find succulent chicken and pork on the table, as well as traditional cuts. Like sausatis means skewers. Sausati. Ah, okay. And boerwors.
Boerewors?
Ah, a spiced sausage. Nice. Yeah,
I'll send pictures Saturday. We're having a braai.
You'll have to send pictures. Drop it in the Discord. We really want to see that.
Yeah, I'm at an age in my life where I think pictures of food and old buildings are the most interesting thing in the world.
That's you always. It's nothing new.
Teenager me would have objected.
All right.
It's identical to the first one, so there's not really anything to see in there. I'm gonna catch up on chat.
No, this is where Storm's is beginning.
Yeah. This is the water.
Mayor says Grubs is humble, but his builds can match up with the best of the builders. Oh, thank you very much. That is very appreciated.
Nice.
Same for Water and Splash.
Thank you.
You know, I'm a little bit better.
Hey.
Right, let's be honest. They are the masters. I'm not. I'm still learning.
We're all learning still. That's the thing. There's a point of it all.
Pixar didn't happen. The braai.
Like I said before the stream, you can see the build, how you progress and discover new ways to do stuff when you go through the Longhouse.
Hey, Kenneth! There you are. I'm gonna drop your link.
This is the waterwork thing I talked about just a while ago. Can I just jump up here, please?
I mean, sorry. Come on!
Enrico's back as well, and he says, holy moly, the amount of progress you've made in a day is insane. It's not a day, it's been over a year.
Yeah, it's
about a year now.
About a year now. That it is.
Yeah.
I think it was 6 months in January, right? And we started this just after the update. The Ashlands update, yeah.
Yeah, the Ashlands update. So... It's just as old as Ashlands.
Yeah.
Basically.
The world, yeah.
But I think this is one of the coolest things on the whole.
Yeah, this is Storm again, by the way. I'm gonna drop his link.
Just because it's so odd and unexpected.
Yeah, it's a water pumping system.
I need to speak to Storm about one of the things down there because Caleb got stuck, so I had to break 2 pieces to get her out.
Oh no!
Yeah, I see someone messing with the stairs there.
Yeah, no, that was on purpose, and I left it there on purpose so I can show him. So, yeah, Storm, if you're watching the VOD, I am sorry, and please help me to get this. I'm not sure exactly how you
there you heard that, Storm, on every Discord here. In all of the streams, I mean, sorry.
In the plains area has been destroyed by logs like 3 times.
Yeah.
So.
Enrico, this is not the same server as yesterday.
No. This is another server, yeah.
This is an entirely different server. Yesterday was Whaleheim. Today we are on Whaleheim.
Yeah, similar names, I know.
Yeah, also starts with a W, where we're building the Longest Longhouse that basically it starts here, carries on all the way down here.
I think we can confidently say that this is now the longest longhouse in the world.
Oh yeah, right now it should be, yeah.
I don't think we're even close to 20%.
We have gone. We are at 1/6 of the way, so we are at 33% pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but so but all of it isn't built yet, so.
1/6. It's not 33%.
No. Sorry, no. Sorry, I was thinking completely wrong.
We're at 16-17%.
Yeah, something like it. Sorry, Waddle. It's not. My brain isn't braining.
The math isn't mathing.
No. I'm so sorry. Can you forgive me?
If we were at 33%, I would be so much happier.
Yeah, but I think we're good enough. I think we're doing good. Oh yeah, you have to
Yeah,
keep in mind
probably.
also when you're here eating. This is the union area. Very fine here for only union members over at the waterworks here. And if you're not a union member, this is your lunchroom down here where you can maybe, if you're nice, can have a look at the pig and that's it.
Yeah. You might touch it with your bread, but that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and now we're
I'm hot. I'm hot.
looking
Yes, you are.
hot there, Waddle. A bit too hot.
Too hot. Nee. Whaleheim? No.
Yeah, Laura's brain sparked at the math too. Sorry, guys.
And Caleb said it is definitely the longest longhouse in the world. I don't
Right
think
now,
it-
at least.
Yeah, I don't think there's anybody else that is attempting it the way that we are.
I
Unless
know,
they're
but
doing
I
it-
know. There's another guy building a longhouse, but not as long as ours.
Yeah.
Not the same scope as ours.
Oh yeah, this is
I'd
Caleb
love to
again.
see that.
This is Caleb again.
Yes.
She has made the 100-acre wood here
is-
from Winnie the Pooh.
This is the Winnie the Pooh village.
Yeah, this is a theme build, I think you could
Yeah.
call it. Right?
Yeah.
So
Now,
this
she does
is.
a lot of
Winnie
theme
the Pooh.
builds.
Yeah.
She does a lot
Winnie
of
the
theme
Pooh's
builds.
She does.
100.
So look at
And I
all
think
this work
she's-
making. I remember when she was building this roof, she asked, "Is it okay if there is a hole here and there?" And I said, "You know, we have to be able to place a bed there."
No, I mean, if you want to build like a derelict, fallen down part of the longhouse just for fun, you can't really have a completed, mint condition roof on it. So
Oh yeah.
there's some room where you can have like a hole in the roof. Definitely, yes.
DDG says, Waddle is over here burning down the house.
Yeah.
Why is
If I
my
s-
100
I'm
the 100 acre
Waddle and weekend time and most of almost a full week of Waddle.
Nick says that you might have done some mathematics in Whaleheim yesterday as well, Waddle.
I tried.
And Laura says
I
no, she
failed.
missed it.
Yeah. I tried, I failed.
Oh no.
If it wasn't for the almanac mod, I would not been able to keep track of my deaths.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think I died about 4 or 5 times yesterday. But it was epic. Oh, the first one, we just got into one of the caves and all 3 of us died. Instantly.
Is
That was
this
so
Caliph too? It is, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think this is Caleb.
Yes, this is Caleb again. And hi, Tasty Mystery Meat.
Hi.
How are you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. How are you?
I like these walls here. They're so cool.
It is. She did a lot of different patterns and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, the grouse den things are really nice.
Yeah.
And it's like a little, what you call it? Obstacle course.
Yeah.
But yeah. Isn't this gorgeous?
It really
When the
is.
sun comes up and you look to the east,
Mm-hmm.
oh, it looks so good.
Yeah.
I'm
And
gonna light some torches.
can anyone guess whose boat this is?
Mm-hmm.
Any guesses?
Is it that obvious?
Mm-hmm.
That is.
It is.
I'm just jealous
Yeah,
because
this
I
is-
can't build floors like this, that's all.
Oh, I was just about to say this is where I tried the experiment with like rotating wood so it looks like it's a corrugated type of wall.
I'm gonna be honest and say I don't have the patience to make floors like this because no. But it's very nice when it's done.
That's gorgeous. It's
Uh-huh.
gorgeous.
Oh, I'm out of resin. No, I'm not. They should
no, I'm
I have
don't- I
resin
still
too.
have
I have resin too.
Oh, it's only 13,000 instances. Yeah, but this isn't that difficult to make.
Hi, Lovey.
DDG says, oh, obviously it's my build.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Welcome to join us. Floor guy. Yes, Crumbs will now and forever be known as the floor guy.
Floor guy, yeah.
Hey, also, look at the roof. If you want me to be the roof guy, you can look at the roof too.
Oh man, crumbs.
Yes. Crumbs has so many details he puts to roofs, and every roof, there's no 2 roofs that's the same.
That too.
I think it's fun to make build stuff with the beams in this game.
Yeah.
That's really fun.
I think
And
the
it's
fun
also-
part is you have
Did you
the.
notice? That's a fun detail. That's one of the. It's a ladder in the. one of
Yeah,
the
I saw
normal
that.
room
That's what I
pieces.
was saying. Oh no, crumbs.
It gives it some sense of depth, I guess.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. And it's also very interesting. We've been walking through the longhouse, but you can never really see the flow, not the flow, the break between the builds. It basically flows, and none of the builds are planned together.
No, that's the best part. And sometimes we
Although
have.
I think this is, I think both of these are crumbs.
Yeah,
builds.
they're crumbs, both of them.
Yeah, they're both mine. Mare says something that's actually pretty on point. At least we know where all the ashwood goes, into the fancy floors.
It's crumbs and
Yes.
waddle as always.
Basically. And
Yeah.
DVG says, "Oh, Crumbs is the new superhero, Floorman."
Yeah.
And this is actually one of the more fun builds. I
Oh,
think.
Laura was hospitalized as a long-lasting result from having
can't
COVID back
really
in
tell
August.
from the outside.
I know.
Well,
Just
this
a
is-
second,
thi-
Crumbs. What about
Yeah.
Laura?
She was hospitalized for a really long time because of COVID back in August, and her lungs is kind of her lungs are kind of messed up still. So she's on oxygen. I have to wait until you could get a portable oxygen concentrator instead of having to haul an oxygen tank around. That must be really tough for you.
Yeah. My cousin is also struggling with issues with his lungs, not COVID related though. He's never had COVID.
Oh yeah. And Lavi, oh my god, this is so amazingly built. Why that stone in the middle though? This one. Crumbs.
Which one?
This one here.
Yes.
They were wondering
This?
that
Oh, it's
stone in the
just
middle.
building angles like this in the game is pretty difficult because none of the pieces are made to build in angles. So you have to, and these stones kind of blend together in an okay type way.
Oh yeah, they do. That is true.
They do.
So that's the simple reason why I
makes
used
it-
stone for this.
If you squish them together like that, it sometimes makes a very fun pattern.
No, it does too.
Yeah, this was a group build that we did.
Oh yeah, this was the upside down house.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
actually, so from the outside, I don't have to fly.
No, yeah, that
This is the
too.
roof and that is the floor, and there's some upside down furniture.
Yeah, and
An
upside down windows.
fireplace.
Yeah, here's the upside down table and upside down chairs and the ceiling.
Open the doors. There's a porch as well.
That's the upside down house.
A little fun project we had.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot I don't have. Yeah, look at that.
And this is where the longhouse sort of ends. It's not over yet. There's some builds up ahead that we're gonna have a look at. But you can see that we're building kind of squirrely. There's not a next part of the build, next part of the build.
Yeah.
Sometimes people can build something like 100 meters ahead, and there will be a huge gap to fill in behind.
Yeah.
Because of people claiming different areas or wanting to build in a slope or
So,
on a flat piece of land.
you can see
So-
here, Kayla has picked this area, so she put up a sign here that she wanted to build this area here.
Yeah.
Yep.
So these
I think
areas will
the
be
next-
filled in and built eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is Waddle, right?
Oh,
No.
No.
Still kind of.
It's still Kayla.
Caliph has claimed a lot of these
Yeah,
areas, I think.
I think this is gonna be the castle build.
Oh,
Great.
nice.
Crumbs, you've got a pet running after you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
try to get rid of it.
very cute.
And then she's
And
gonna have a train build.
ah,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I forgot to eat.
Oh no. Yeah, maybe a good idea to
Oh.
eat.
There is a complete build up ahead you can have a look at.
Yep. And I think that is also one of the last builds. And there's Splash, I think you claimed an area there as well.
yeah, I
Oh,
did.
fell down. What?
I still have to claim another area, but I've for a while I broke away from the longhouse itself to build my own base.
Yeah, and I did that too. That's why I haven't built so much here. So I've been building
And
all
this
kinds of
is-
stuff
this
for my
is,
own use, really.
This is me, and I built this here for the simple reason of this little area here where I wanted to keep necks.
Yeah.
So this is my neck habitat.
Yeah.
And
Crumbs.
Oh, looky here.
again,
Another.
some detailing, but not much. This one is not really completed. It's like 90% done. This build, it's still in the progress of being finished.
Yeah.
We have some stuff that Storm built up ahead that
Oh, yeah.
is finished.
And this area over here is where I claimed, I think. Up
Yeah.
ahead. Yeah.
I think so. I think it's this one we just ran through.
I think
Or ahead.
ahead. I think. I picked a
Ah.
really small one because
I think it's past storms, isn't it?
I think it's. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Mary says, people claiming areas and not
Oh, here.
finishing their builds.
It says splash here. This is me from here and over there. So this is where I picked an
yeah.
area. Yeah.
But like I said, Mary, it's no rush.
There's no rush.
It's supposed to be fun. It's not a job. Oh, there's someone.
This is the
put a
chicken farm.
Oh
There's a
yeah.
bunch of eggs here. Yeah,
Right.
that's the chicken farm, right? And there's a tower. I've not seen this.
You haven't. It's really pretty. You have a pretty good view up there. And
Should we
Do
make-
we have a
can we-
fire somewhere?
Can we put up some beds so we can sleep and get daylight back? Let's steal this and put some beds here. I have enough materials for at least one bed.
I have none.
Yeah, I'm out of material.
I have for one more bed at least. Let's see.
Oh,
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go outside and get some more wood. Give me a sec.
We're in the forest. It shouldn't be too
Yeah,
difficult.
exactly. I'm just gonna move away from the builds.
I'll have to sit here the whole night.
Oh no, poor Waddle.
Yeah.
No.
Could you stop crying?
Crabs is trying to sleep.
You're disturbing my sleep.
How could you, Crumbs, be that mean to Waddle?
I mean, I'm not mean. I'm being real.
What?
This is actually a pretty fine-looking chicken farm. Yeah, it's a really nice chicken farm actually.
This is a really fancy chicken farm.
Storm went up and above with the chickens.
Oh, looky here. We have company, guys, and I am not equipped for this because I haven't brought any food.
What sort of company?
Night raid from Ashlands.
Okay,
Oh, I
coming.
see.
Okay.
I don't have food with me for this.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Yeah. Drink all the potions.
I don't have potions with me for this.
We are equipped for this, then please.
I can fight the
That's where
skeleton.
Skinny tries to play with as well.
Yep, I found the skelly. That's so dumb.
There we go.
Thanks for saving me, guys.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, another skelly. There we go.
Another one. Wait.
I haven't. He did now. I have the materials for another bed.
That was a
Thank you very much.
good waste of 4 potions that I just drank from sheer
Yeah,
terror.
I thought it would be more of them. Yeah, we really don't want them close to the house. I'm gonna say it's really happy that we don't have fire hazard on. That would have been a disaster. There you go, Waddle.
Please, no. Fire hazard, please, no.
No.
We said that maybe we should do that at the end of this, when we're done with all of it. Turn on fire hazard and then just.
Burn a copy of the house down.
Yep, exactly.
Not,
Yeah.
not these, I will die.
No copy. I think the server's gonna choke if we try to burn the whole house.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
It will fry all our PCs.
Yep. Snack
Okay,
says
let's take a
that
picture,
is not a long house, it's a neck house. And Laura says, thanks everyone, I'm doing as well as I can be expected, and I have been blessed to have the friends and family that I do. Some people don't have anyone to support, and that is very true.
That is.
And Snake said we should have brought the meat shield. Very good point. And
And the foreman.
yeah, the meat shield and the foreman. That usually makes things work much better. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But this is where the current build ends.
Yeah.
At the map, we are there, and we're going to follow this path.
And
down
then
here, and then
if we can build a bridge
there.
here, that's what we're gonna do.
hopefully we'll be able to build a bridge using core wood and iron to go across there, and then all the way down to wherever.
Yeah, where Wall was.
Around about there, yeah.
Yeah.
So
And
there's
then
still,
when we're done there,
We're gonna
we're gonna
go.
start back from here, and hopefully
Yeah.
by that time that the deep north is. So there is that. If you can, okay, let me zoom in a little bit. There's the ping.
Mm-hmm.
and then this way up towards as far as we can go, and I think that might be the furthest we can reach.
Yes.
It's gonna be a pretty long house when it's done.
Oh, it's gonna
No
be a
crumbs?
long house. Oh.
It's gonna be a long house.
Oh.
It's gonna be a damn long house.
Yeah, it's gonna be the longest longhouse.
Yes.
Longest
Crumbs,
damn longhouse. Yes.
can I ask you to put up Woody? I'm gonna quickly show my chat my base.
Yeah, we have to go and have a look at that.
There's
Oh,
the
Snake, you have 384 sprinkles. That is so. No fire hazard. Half the longhouse might burn down. Keep the fire to naked and afraid, Mare says.
I'm
I think it's
gonna.
I think it's a capital.
It is.
Yeah, it's a capital W. Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
It's a splat made it. It's always capitals in the beginning. You know how it is.
I'm going to leave you guys. I'm gonna fly over the longhouse and show everybody the outside.
I'm gonna follow Waddle.
Before I do anything else.
Oh, I am carrying something that I'm not. Crumbs, here, bring that back to the iron here. Back. I found
that's
it.
cheating.
No,
Put it in
no.
the chest.
I found it. You're all right. Yeah, that is true. You shouldn't.
That was part of the swamp raid.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm gonna drop it here.
Right.
I'm waiting
I'm
for
gonna
Splash.
fly over the longhouse and show everyone the outside.
I'm gonna go have a look at
So
what
this
Waddle's
is,
base as well.
Storm's build.
Mm-hmm.
This is builds that aren't finished yet. Obviously.
Hi.
You can see the
So now,
stretch.
now we're back here at the longhouse, and Waddle has a portal over here that takes her back to her place.
Yep. And as with most build projects, it's still a work in progress.
To know here, yeah, it's always that with the build project, isn't it?
I have no clue what I want to do here yet. In a way, I want some of the water to remain, especially this side, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna, or if I'm just gonna fill this entire part in and do flooring like this, and maybe have a little barbecue dry area with a rest area. I don't know yet.
Laura has some ice cream for you, by the way, Waddle, in chat.
Oh, thank you so much.
Needed.
Thank you so much. And this is,
Fly high, Mare. It
we
won't
were
render in as
talking-
much.
we were talking about because we're building such big words, please. Builds on the longhouse. It's big sections. This is my place.
You start to get used to build really huge houses after a while.
Yeah, you get used to building big.
Yeah.
And this was my attempt on a fancy floor. And I actually do like it a lot.
I like it too.
Guys, if you excuse me, I'm gonna jump into another voice chat so I can talk to the
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
watching the longhouse. I'm not leaving you because you suck. Leaving you because of practical reasons. I'll be back in a little bit. Bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, small thing, but building a small building is actually bloody difficult, but it actually came out very nicely. I do like open spaces as a rule.
Yeah.
So this works out perfectly. Nothing is cramped, although the roof, the floor could have been a little higher, but I was worried about the roofing.
Oh yeah.
And my storage with 20,000 chests.
Oh
and
yeah.
believe it or don't, there's no signs on it, but I know exactly what is where.
Yeah. You learn that.
You get used to it, and then separate storage for the kitchen. And a fully functioning kitchen, yeah, with the fermenters and everything this side,
Mm-hmm.
I have to show you what Splash built for me.
Oh, yeah. I finished it today, actually. I went online.
I'm guessing this part is the sauna.
Yeah, she needed a sauna.
The sauna.
Mm-hmm.
And I've got a hot tub on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
With towels.
With
and
running water and everything.
Uh-huh. Isn't this fancy? And bubble bath.
Mm-hmm.
And of course. And my couch.
Uh-huh.
That I basically borrowed the design from Helga.
Helga. Yeah.
Helga Blue and Bree.
Yes.
Bree had the original design, and then Helga took it and made it a corner sofa, and I made it a U shape.
Yeah. Right now Snake says that he wants all the sprinkles and Laura feels left out. She wants some as well because it's fun when I'm about to shit myself in Minecraft.
Isn't it? The reaction is just so good.
The problem with that reaction is that half of the time when I hear a mob for real, I don't think it's a real mob because I think it's a noise. So I get equally surprised when there's not the noise and there actually is a real mob there. Oh yeah, that is a nice kitchen, Snake says. Yes, it is. It's a really nice kitchen.
And I've got my own little smelting area with my storage. And I borrowed this, the idea for the stairs that run into this little, I don't know, trough or something. This is an idea I borrowed from Whisper.
Oh yeah.
I saw this. He built this same idea in a building. And you had a door on this side where you obviously then load these guys. And then afterwards you just run in, pick up, run out.
Oh, that's nice. That's very handy.
Yeah, he did this on I think it is the Happy Gamers server.
All right.
Yeah, season 2. And I had basically a similar idea here. And yeah, I don't think you've been by the other two. We can actually run between them.
Oh yeah, I think you showed me one of them. Let's go. Yay!
You've seen
The
one
farm.
of them. The other one I don't think you've seen.
No, you have been
No, this is
online
not-
much more than I have.
This is not the farm.
Oh, what is this? Is this gonna be? You have
It is
pets. You
already
have pets. You have pets.
I
Aww.
have big bits.
Aww. Nice. Aww. Yeah, this is great.
This is where they lay the eggs. And this is where I hatch the eggs.
Nice. And you've named all of them as well.
Yes, and they are numbered actually. From 1 to, I think, 10. I think there's 8 or 10 of them. Hold on, now let me just see. There's 8 of them. They are numbered in Afrikaans.
Oh,
1 to 8.
yeah.
Oh, and then we have this problem.
Oh yeah, the usual problem with that kind of animals. Nah.
Yeah. Would you mind moving, please?
Now all of them want to
Oh,
be
now
here.
everybody wants to be here. Were you able to get out?
Yeah, I was able to get out on the side.
Yeah, I kind of need. Oh,
Oh,
there we go.
there we go. Nicely
And
done.
there we go.
Yeah,
Hello.
they're nuts, those animals.
They are.
But so cute
Then-
also.
The farm is this way. It's actually, if you stand by my base, you can't see my farm.
Yeah, that's very convenient because then you don't have the frame drops from it.
The lag does not affect.
That's very nice. Laura liked the grill room, but it appeals to the carnivore in her.
Oh,
And lots
I'm
of
glad to-
room for food. And full of lovely snacks. And the bakery, she liked the bakery too.
So yeah, this is where my plantation
Mm-hmm.
is. And this is a new addition, the storage.
Oh
Caleb was
yeah.
with me when I built this.
Nice.
Because Ask Whisper as well, there's one thing that I like to do, and it's making sure that there's enough seeds and stuff. But I've only expanded the storage now, so that is something when I have nothing else to do and I'm bored, I can jump in and plant some stuff and things to get these chests full, so I have a backup storage for the base.
Yeah, that's good. That's
Because
nice.
currently I do not have enough space to harvest any more of the vine berries. So there's a set of chests for the vine berries as well.
Yeah.
And I've got vine berries here as well as at my base.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then obviously, as you can see, mills
The mills.
with their own little catch area.
And here you can hop through the portal. I think.
Yeah. Quickly put some light in here.
Hey, you built the walls like this here. Yeah.
Yeah. That was shortly after Crumbs's build video.
Yeah, I remember that.
I tried this.
I think you mentioned that.
That I hijacked an idea.
Yeah. A normal backup storage for water is 10,000 seeds, says a snake. And I would agree.
You will know. You will know. Actually, yeah, you will know too.
I've seen you.
My tiny little base.
I mean,
Because we are used to building teeny tiny.
yeah, I've seen Kayla's first base. It was very, very compact. I was really impressed by how she managed to be that compact with still everything everywhere. She had everything exactly where it needed to be.
And it had a decent comfort level.
Yeah, that too was very clever. And other than that, yeah, I'm not sure is there
But
anything.
she's actually expanded to a decent sized place as well.
Yeah, she did. She built a castle.
Yeah, castle-esque.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it's really pretty.
You want to quickly run to your base?
Sure, we can hop over. It's Splottle.
That's Fluttle.
And this is also in progress. I mean, I spent a bit of time building here rather than building on the Longhouse, and I made a couple of hubs for other things as well, like farming hubs and stuff, so that we could have big communal stuff. So I've been building other things than the Longhouse, but yeah, this is my house. So it started off with
If you
this
look on the map,
tree out here.
yeah, if you look on the map,
Yeah.
she's quite a little bit further south.
I
and I'm
swam
here.
down here in blue pajamas. So I
Yes,
started
you
here
did.
when I was in my troll hide gear. I had a little, tiny little, what is it called? The boat, the small one? The carve, yeah, the carve. I had the carve still.
Must have been a lot of fun with all the mobs that goes by, right? Next to
It
the
was,
machines.
very, very exciting, yep.
And no dull moment.
So I lived outside here on the docks. I had a small hut here where Waddle had a bed. And I had a
Yes,
bed.
I did.
And there was a small fireplace and nothing else. And then
And there was
a chest monster right here.
the chest monster as well as the smelting monster.
Oh, that too, yeah. The smelting monster as well.
Uh-huh.
So it was a complete mess of it.
Yeah, maybe when we're done with the Longhouse, we'll be done with our bases too.
Maybe, we'll see.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Comes back.
Yeah, as you can see, I still haven't built a bedroom. This is my kitchen.
And of course, Handy with the
Hand has been here, decorating with bread. The pillows smell
Whenever you
so
see
nice.
Pillows as bread pillows. It's handy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sheet jump to you guys because I have the admin stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have to go look for portals.
We've been hopping around looking at bases.
Oh, this is your base, right?
Yeah, we went to Bottles earlier.
Yeah. This is where I live, apparently. I don't really know where my bed is.
Inverted
But
commas,
yeah.
very big inverted commas and red exclamation marks.
Welcome to my home.
Yeah.
Right.
And yeah, I don't have as huge a storage as Bottle have. This is like the dumpy chest, and here is a little cooking storage with food items, and over here is the other storage. So I don't have as much storage at all. Here's the food and potions.
Sorry, I'm a loot goblin.
Yeah. I have dropped most of the loot over at Crumb's end of the Longhouse, really. So because I didn't have room for stuff over here, so it's just for convenience. I've started to keep. I kept on dropping it off over there. Oh, nice.
Oh, didn't I give us bone mass as well?
Yep.
Yes, I did.
Okay. Which reminds me, I'm gonna go grab some real food.
Bone mass and Aether.
Yes.
Let's see.
Good luck to anything that attacks us now.
Yeah,
The next 5 minutes.
Look, bread is looking hostile.
It does.
Um,
You wanted to cut it to size?
I'm gonna show that bread.
Andy will kill me.
Don't touch it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna dump some things to the dumpy chest here because my inventory is full. Oh yeah, wrong button. There we go.
When I log in again, I'm gonna wonder why I have so much resin on me.
Oh yeah, that too. Oh
Yeah, I think that basically concludes our, for the most part, well, the Longhouse at least,
yeah.
tour for now.
I haven't done a flyby yet.
I can't do a flyby.
No.
I'm gonna sit
And I'm thinking that maybe
Pretend.
yeah.
I mean, I don't want to pour salt in your wounds, but Mare said great fly through. It was probably the best thing I've seen in my life.
It was the best fly through.
Just saying, nudge, nudge, wink, wink. So yes,
Not really, but yeah.
well, most of the people in my chat is on yours as well, so they will. They will have
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah, I would
I
say
can't
so.
really lie my way out of this.
And for the people watching the VOD later, just go search Captain Crumbs on
If you want to do a flyby, yeah.
YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. There's a little white logo with a
Viking
Viking thingy, and you actually will see if you go look words. If you go look on my thumbnail, it's the round white icon.
That's the crumpet.
It's like a guy with a horned helmet on.
Yeah.
Yes, just go have a look for that and search for the latest stream, and you will see the flyby close to the end.
Yeah, have a look at that. Drunken Dragon says he's gotta run.
5 minutes.
It's been fun checking it out. The awesome builds, and he now challenged the three of us to go serpent hunting on a raft. Actually, I think that would be a fun challenge to do actually at some point later on. That was a good idea.
We should do that, but with the barrel mod. It's like a barrel that's worse than a raft. And there's only room for one person in it.
Oh, and Crumbs.
Yeah.
I've got a message for you from me.
From Mare?
Hashtag Crumbs owes me money.
Oh.
And hi, MD.
I do.
How are you doing?
Damn. See you later, DG. Thanks for dropping by and hanging out with us on our Longhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks so much for dropping by.
Yeah,
and glad you enjoyed it.
Well, John Axel says, I'm sure he's super honest about this. Yeah, that flyover was the best ever in YouTube history.
Yep.
Yeah, MD, we basically did a real-time walkthrough of the current length of the Longhouse. If you want to go back and watch the VOD, because we are basically at the end of the stream. And yes, Rosie, hi.
Hi, Rosie.
You made it before we stopped, but you made it at the end still.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, time of day does not allow me to really carry on too much.
No, it's getting a bit late for all of us.
Yeah, because currently we are on the same time zone.
Yeah, for once.
For a change. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it almost took us 2 hours to go through Longhouse and then do some assorted other stuff.
I mean, I must say that is when we did the when we recorded it for the Volcon, we ran it through parts of it, and we did that in 40 minutes. So 2 hours actually looking at things and talking about it.
So if we like
Pina coladas.
sort of calculate this thing, if we walk through the Longhouse when it's finished, and this was 1/6, so this is like 2 hours. Let's say 1 hour and a half times 6. That's like.
That's how long it's gonna take. Yeah.
It's gonna take us a day to go through the Longhouse and do a stream of the whole thing.
Snake says,
It's
"Are
gonna
we?"
be a long stream.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long
It's
one.
a full work day, 8 hours and lunch.
Nick says, "Are we there yet?" And Laura says that she has to go to the bathroom. So I'm just gonna end stream here and say, "Go to the bathroom quickly, Laura."
Yes.
There isn't much more to look at right now. We have people have sure, yeah. People have made their own personal builds all over the place. We have tried to share those when we do the monthly updates because they are really spectacular, in my opinion, at least. So I'm gonna end stream here, and if you want to have a look at this in a shorter form, you have the monthly updates. Otherwise, we will return to building shortly because we have been doing all kinds of other things instead, events and boss fights and all kinds of stuff. So it's time for building.
Both me and Waddle are currently involved in the Naked and Afraid challenge.
That too.
As well, and that takes up a lot of our time.
Yeah, so that means that it's not going to be a lot of events. And I will probably spend time here trying to gather materials so we can build stuff. That's what I'm going to do for a while your guys are on Naked and Afraid. That was at least what I was thinking I would probably have to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you want to have a look at that, go do that. I mean, you're starting this weekend, right?
We're starting up again this weekend.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also there's some the people that has been recording, which is 5 of the 6 content creators are recording and editing and stuff like that. They will be dropping the first episodes this Saturday, and I will from time to time be streaming, but only in the parts of the 400 days of the biomes. So, but I won't be streaming this weekend because I actually have some IRL things as well.
Oh yeah, you're busy.
But I think next weekend, the Saturday, I will do a stream while we're on there doing stuff and things.
Yeah, if you
so
want to
be able to keep up to date or keep track of what we're up to.
If you want to have a look at what Naked and Afraid is all about, here's the link to Versailles as well. Other than that, I'm just going to say bye for now and see you. Is there anything else going on this week with anyone? Crumbs and I are back in Abiotic Factor. I was about to say Baldur's Gate. It was so stuck in my head there for a moment. Abiotic Factor tomorrow. Yeah.
Might be the last episode for this update that we're playing now, because I think we've done most of the stuff. But it might also stretch on to Friday if we're lucky.
Yeah, let's hope for it. Let's hope for it. I really love that game. It's so much fun.
It's fun hanging out with you guys.
Yeah. And other than that, yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember that's going on right now.
Yeah, indeed. It's also Sunday is my Mother's Day here by us as well.
Same here.
But I also have my husband's birthday on Friday. But we're doing something. We're actually celebrating his birthday on the Saturday.
Oh, you're busy.
So it's a full weekend.
You're standing behind me. I like that. There we go. Much better. No, Waddle is standing wrong then. I have to stand here. There we go. So.
Okay, hold on. Hold on.
Well, anyway, I'm going to say thanks to everyone who's been in chat and for hanging out and looking at the Longhouse tour.
Yeah.
I hope you found it interesting and fun, or you liked some of the builds, hopefully.
Yeah.
And yeah, go ahead.
No. And I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the day, whichever part you are in.
Yes, exactly. Bye!
Yeah, and take care. And
bye!
Bye!